Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. My name is Jimmy Xia. I'm from University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. I'm a professor of mechanical science and engineering. I'm also a graduate of Tsinghua University. Actually, I'm a graduate of Quanshui's department, engineering mechanics. So it's my great pleasure to chair this session, the first session of the scientific part of the workshop. First, my wholehearted congratulations to Xin Center. So this is great event. Okay, and it turns out that Professor Quanshui Zheng is going to start this event, this particular symposium workshop. Quanshui got his undergraduate degree in civil engineering from Jiangxi University and PhD from Tsinghua University in mechanics, engineering mechanics. And he's made fundamental contributions to solid mechanics, especially continuum mechanics. But more recently, he's been focused on nanomechanics or nanoscience, and in all different aspects, including friction, nanotubes, including, for example, liquid-solid interaction problems. These are all fascinating problems. But beyond that, Quanshui is also my bowling teacher. So I fully expect that maybe the future Xin Center would have a bowling alley. We'll go bowling. And if you're interested in that, talk to him, and he's an expert. But without further ado, let's welcome the founding director of Xin Center, Professor Quanshui Zheng.
So this thing cannot reach this stage without the help. So many friends among you, a lot of people deeply involved in this process. So this make it happen. Particularly Mike, Yao, your president, the vice president, and the Tsinhua's president. So also the new friends. Sherry and a lot of them, and also you. So really my great pleasure and honor, and also that is starting another stage of hard work, so make the real successful. So that's the purpose. So we want to have this workshop to bring the research, real research, that we help that can have impact to the society. The concept of this Xin Center, I know many of you know many of the ideas, but please excuse me, I also want to repeat some history and also the concept. Unfortunately, this is not a complete sections. I particularly had in the picture from Yale. So if look at the history, about 3.5 years ago, Tsinghua initiated a new center called Nano and Micro Mechanics, the Center of Nano Micro Mechanics. So our president, there was the vice president, he supports strongly. The story was very amazing. Usually in Tsinghua, you set up a new, somehow the cooperation research center. They need a resource for external resource. Like several tens of millions. But this president decided to initiate this center supported by the university. So that is make a huge difference, because this is for the test, for the concept, to do some multidisciplinary research. And then my friends, a lot of friends, like Gabriel here, we had very interesting retreat to develop the concept. So what's the idea? University, what's the idea? The center for to multidisciplinary research to facing the big challenge. Then 2012, the Yosei visited the Tsinghua. So that's really from the bottom. So he didn't visit the president. He just come to meet the two professors. So one is Professor Yi Gongsi in biology. So one is me. So we had excellent conversation. And then they organize the exchange. Michael come to Tsinghua. That's developed very, very good the friendship and also truth. So that's very important, the studying. Then we come here. So in the last September in Tsinghua we signed MOU. Then comes another stage of hard work. Okay. The idea, what's the XIN? The XIN is Chinese new innovation, and then also the X somehow the cross cultural, cross nation, disciplinary. So yin can be a lot of explanation, innovation, incubation. So X actually also you can understand as multiply. So the maximum amplify the effect. So the vision is facilitating the merging of Chinese Israel cultures as well as international culture to bring unique chance to develop new paradigms in innovation, education, and research toward solving global and the local grand challenges. So that's vision. And the mission is to create an international hub for convergence and the merging of global cultural and the innovative elements to promote the cultivating of next generation innovators and the groundbreaking research with high positive technical social impact. We aimed to redefine the international and also interdisciplinary innovation and the research to foster the next young generation of innovators, and also construct an ecosystem. So this is particularly important to have an ecosystem encourage young people, students and the faculty particularly, to develop ingenious idea to meeting grand challenges in science and technology. And we also need to build a quite unique environment with state-of-the-art facilities and the full functional supporting system, and provide a top technical transfer service. So this is a whole. It's not a single simplified research center. It's a lot of, as the president mentioned, there is somehow collective. It's the university, two universities scale, a collective many things: education, research, disciplinary, at different ages, and so on. And also from fundamental research to technical transfer. Okay. The basic concept, we all as the professors and the students in university, we focus on fundamental research. And also, as Einstein said, if the idea is not crazy, somehow not helpful. Okay, so that's majorly we want to work in some very initial idea for basic research. But this research is far away, usually far away from the directly the society's impact, particularly for solving the technical challenge, the industry need. Now through the internet system, transportation, so it's become possible to shrink the gap between fundamental research and the social impact. So this gives great opportunity. Then how to realize? So we think we want to collective and then from the different the disciplinary, the fundamental research, to form some basic idea, to form the grand challenge project, And not only stop this stage, we want to help those to patent, to prototype before the startup. So that's the basic idea. And we also from another side. So we can from both sides. So we bring a technical need, from industry, from social need, so for the challenge. So with the help of this very strong technical supporting system and also innovation fund to set up, we also get the help from the startup incubate to help such transition, the transfer, technical transfer. So that's the idea. So this is the whole system. The focus, so we focus on the small, but for grant. And we want to study from the nano micro technology because that's small and also lower energy consuming. But for high tech applications, for health care, for sustainable, that's the issue we are facing huge. And then why we focus on, another reason why we focus on the small, because we need focus center. Otherwise the center will be, too big. So we want to, the center is not too big, so we should have centralized the facility and also the platform. So we focus on the small. So far, currently university also a lot of small, but we beyond all this, we also toward to prototype. So that's somehow different. Then we build up a world-class the supporting system. And the uniqueness of this center, the sun aspect. So the one is we combine the strengths of both countries and also bring international talents. Then we largely based on the 5 pioneers. Like the first, we focus on the Grand Challenge project and build up a platform toward to prototypes. And this is another difference, we focus on students. So the centralized on students, because we want to motivate students so they do that really have the passion to do. And also students have big talent and creative, so we want to encourage. The current system somehow deplaces the students, particularly in China. So another importance is build up environment, the innovative ecosystem. Then we should have incubation system. So the overall integration of the GCP, technical transfer, and startup and social impact. And the concept of the Grand Challenge project, there are several aspects. So we want the GCP can only be addressed by a team of multidisciplinary research. So interdisciplinary itself is not the goal. This is, in my understanding, this is a tool. Because if we want to solve Grand Challenge project, usually you have to different the expertise to working together, cross-working together. So this makes things to realize impossible, particularly for the single disciplinary. And also the problem is the best innovation invitation for innovation. So that's particularly important from the industry, the need. So we will also build up the very strong connection this is become a family, not only academic, but also industry. So that is really another key. And then how to select the GCP. So the idea is set up the big research funding for each individual GCP. The selection will be by Science Technology Board. The people of the Science Technology Board consist of not only distinguished academic researchers, but also highly successful innovators. And then the mechanism to form the GCP. So we will use a salon. We call the salon. They will take roughly monthly. They take a brainstorming. A lot of people from academic, industry, business. So we are going to select about 10 a year per year. And then we also take a innovation forum. So this will be the first, the forum. So also with academic, technical transfer, industry, and the people. Then they're selected by the Science Technology Board. So we are going to select 2 or 3 per year. So this will be, for each program, GCP program, there will be a big team. So not only the principal investigator, but also research, the supporting team, and the students. Okay, so then is the family. This is the Xin family. The Xin family is the GCP based, like a principal investigator. So that's full-time working in Xin Center. And also affiliates. The affiliates can be also seeding project they're working for, supporting part-time. And the Xin Fellow, they're working for education, they built up an ecosystem, also help students to propose the seeding project. So those, some people can work in both. And the core member, also platform leaders and the staff supporting. Of course, students is the centralized, the postdoctors. And that's extremely important, the supporters, and also the academic, the admission staff. So I open the question. So I would like the speaker, you can talk about, so what's the GCP associated with your field and the expertise, and how to define and selecting GCP, seeding GCP. So you can show your opinion, because that's the first. And how to speed the GCP processing for the mission. And what's the criteria of success? And what's your desired technical transfer system, and so on. So I will open this question so to all of you for the success of Xin. Yeah, thank you.
Urgent, burning question? If not, let's thank our speaker.
Yeah, thank you.